a while.
Yeah.
My hair looks horrible, so I'm going to close my camera.
I don't think your hair looks horrible, Patricia.
No. Whoever told you that should be
I'll be
flogged.
listening.
Okay. Well, we're delighted to have you here. Okay, we are now, hallelujah, live on Facebook.
Yay.
I guess we're going to forego YouTube today because that didn't work, and there's no telling why. So, welcome to Any Sunday Songwriters. The way it got its name was it used to be Second Sunday Songwriters at a bricks and mortar situation here in Austin, Texas, where I am. And when the pandemic closed that down, it took me about 5 seconds to realize that I could do this online, and another maybe 10 seconds to realize that I could do it any Sunday I wanted. So that's why it's called Any Sunday Songwriters. And the best part is we can have audience and also songwriters from anywhere. They don't have to be in Austin. So that kind of hooked me on this project. And as you well know, it's well past our lockdown. And I'm still doing it, and I will continue as long as there are people interested in listening to the wonderful songwriters that I have found over time. And we have two of them with us today. On my, according to my setup, on my left is Jan Zipperer, who is in California, and we're delighted to have him here. I can't even describe how delighted we are. And on my right is Ken Holme, who I met in a song circle that's based in California. But did you just tell me where you were and I've forgotten already?
I'm in Glendale, California.
That's right.
Actually, I'm to your right. You just said that. Never mind. I'm in
Yes.
Glendale, California, and we met at one of the Far West campfires.
Yes. So, and so I can vouch for their wonderfulness, and I'd be happy to describe it to you in detail, but it's big. So let's just start with the music. John, why don't you tell people a little about yourself and sing us a song?
I'm a singer-songwriter out of Canoga Park, California, which in the big picture is Los Angeles, the northern side of Los Angeles. I have a new record out called Devil Rail that Nick Kirgo over there in the corner produced. And my wife gave me a note right before we started this. She said, don't forget to say your CD is Devil Rail. It's available at www.johnzipper.com and on Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon Music. And she thanked me. Because I played Friday night, and I didn't mention the new record, and I didn't play anything off of the new record, so I got in trouble all the way home. But so this song is from Devil Rail. Somebody said, "Oh, I'm doing a thing with funny songs. You should play." I said, "I don't write funny songs," and they said, "This is a funny song, so I'm going to play it for the first time, knowing that it's funny." She came and broke my heart and tore it apart. She came and broke my heart and tore it apart. She was pretty as pretty can be, said she wanted to marry me. Moved into my house right away, kicked me out the very next day. Oh, she came, broke my heart, tore it apart. She came and broke my heart, tore it apart. We went to the preacher man to set things right, talked it over all through the night. She said, now I know what to do. I think I'll marry him, not you. Oh, she came and broke my heart, tore it apart. She came and broke my heart, tore it apart. Gotta be careful when it comes too fast, could be a sign that just won't last. Take your breath for I'll make you mine. Only wanna do this one more time. Only wanna do this one more time. Only wanna do this one more time. Oh, she came and broke my heart, tore it apart.
is funny.
Oh, good.
I've known that song was funny since I first heard it a decade ago. How
Well,
come
my
you're
friend
just now
Peter
figuring
Krantz.
it out?
Well, Peter Krantz is here, and he told me that last night at Brett's. He said, "That's a funny song." Oh, okay.
Starting from She Kicked Me Out the Very Next Day.
Yeah, funny to you, perhaps.
Yeah, to the participants, it was a tragedy and a drama.
Oh, I'm sure. But looking back,
I guess it's funny.
nothing spells it out quite like that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take it. I always want to write a funny song. Ken is great at funny songs. I'm not so.
Well, this one may
Oh.
not. I don't know if this one's funny or not myself, but it's true. I owned a cat named Harold, and Harold weighed 25 pounds at one point. He was just a big freaking cat, and he ruled the neighborhood with an iron paw and didn't want to fight. All the other cats wanted to fight him. He goes, "No, I'm just chilling, go away." And they'd start a fight, and then he'd go boom and win and leave. Anyway, there's a very, very little known folk music law that when you own a cat that large, you have to write a song about him. So this is called Harold Who Is Big. Is that audible? Oh, good. Harold Who Is Big is a kitty. Harold Who Is Big is a cat. Harold Who Is Big is a 20-pound mouser, but Harold Who Is Big isn't fat. Harold Who Is Big is a big bad cat. Hey, what do you think about that? Yeah, Harold Who Is Big has a big fuzzy body, but you'd never mistake him for a rat or a meatloaf. Harold Who Is Big thinks he's tiny. Harold Who Is Big is built like a tank. Harold Who Is Big is a lover, thank God, 'cause he ain't the kind of thing you can spank. Harold Who Is Big runs the alley. Harold Who Is Big is the Catland head. Regular-sized cats do what Big Harold says, or they just might end up dead. When Big Harold meows, you'd expect a big meow that might shake the house or the bed. But when Big Harold meows, he doesn't shake the ground, he just says meow instead. And scene.
And scene. I
And
think that's
scene.
wonderful.
Well,
So, I am
Yes.
Jan Seides, and, well, hi. Jackie. Hello.
hello, Jackie.
A bit of housekeeping, if y'all will forgive me. I tried to share the Facebook version of this to both of your profiles, and for some reason it's not happening. So if you like, you could go to Facebook to my profile and get it. For some reason, it's not working coming from me. Facebook doesn't like me today.
When you say you shared it to our pages, do you mean me and Ken? Or
Yes.
to everybody? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to do this because the keyboard is right in front of me. This is a song I wrote that is kind of a one-off. I don't know if it's funny. You'll have to tell me. But I do know that my daughter came out while I was working on it, and she said, "What the hell is that?" And I said, "I don't know." But here it is. Where are all the Gretas and Marlenas? And all the Mae Wests, where are they? No one tells the boys, come up and see me sometime. That's all out of style nowadays. But I still long for old-time steamy romance and satin gowns and stockings with seams and men that wear trench coats and fedora hats. I wish they'd bring that all back. 'Cause I wanna be a femme fatale. I wanna be a femme. I put me on a pedestal, competing for my glance. I wanna be a femme fatale. I wanna be a femme. Though I am a liberated woman, sometimes I'd prefer to be a tease. And when I see those starlets with eyes come hither soft, I could pull that off, it seems to me. See? And men would buy me clothes and bring me jewelry and open doors and pull me out of siege, and then stand by politely until I'd sit, enjoy my sparkle and wit, a little risque repartee with a femme fatale. I wanna be a vamp. I wanna be the party doll that upsets all their other plans. I know it isn't fashionable, but it's so elegant. I wanna be a femme fatale. I wanna be a vamp. Dietrich and Davis, they had it made. Mansfield and Monroe, hey, where'd they all go? Well, the women we admire now in the movies are all doctors and lawyers and chiefs. They don't flutter their lashes or swing their hips. They don't pout their lips or sit on anyone's knee. And if they're in some older profession, they've all been reformed by Act 3. They've given up their cigarettes and champagne. I guess we've come a long way, but I sure miss the day of the femme fatale. I wanna be a vamp. I wanna give the boys the eye and call some guy my honey lamb. I'd have 'em all in a spell. I'd have 'em in a trance. If I was a femme fatale, I would be sensational. I want to be a vamp. Thank you.
How fun.
Great song.
It's a good plan.
So we're just going to keep going round and round like that until y'all throw us out of here.
Can they do
Whoever
that?
gets dizzy first. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, well, thanks everybody that's here for coming and everybody who's watching on Facebook. That's nice. This is on the first record that Nick produced. I have to tune it. I'm sorry. I can't. I was trying to decide if I could stand it, and I realized I can't. My foolproof method for tuning with the and putting the capo on and not messing it up failed.
I'm coming.
What's that? What'd you say, Nick?
I enjoy this. I enjoy this song. Go for it.
That's gonna do. That's all right. Close enough for folk. There was blood on the saddle as he pulled her down, and all hopes had passed as he yelled to the town, "Bring me the doctor, the preacher, midwife. My woman and baby are losing their life." The saints of the town came to answer his call. With one look, the doctor saw no hope at all. The preacher gave comfort. The doctor he spoke. "Did you call the preacher last rite?" dark as the bleed of a cat. The tears from his face smeared the blood on their hands. I'll tell you, kind doctor, about my demands. Michael McDowell, take me out of these woods. I don't ask for lace or fancier goods. I don't wish our child to be born in the shame. You take me to town and you give us your name. We met in the outback, no church folk were near. No dresses, no perfume or preacher to hear. Our vows of love, so tender and true. But that's not the story that brings me to you. Our first child was coming, about to be born. My woman was stiff-necked, we vows to be sworn. We wished to be married, proper and proud, and name our first child Micah McDowell. Michael McDowell, take me out of these woods. I don't ask for lace or fancier goods. I don't wish our child to be born in the shame. You take me to town and you give us your name. The preacher came forward, speaking aloud the words that would make her name Jenny McDowell. Her eyes opened briefly, her last breath she blew. The words came out in mystery, you know that I do. Michael McDowell, take me out of these woods. I don't ask for lace or fancier goods. I don't wish our child to be born in the shade. You take me to town and you give us your name. She wished to be married, proper and proud, and now she'll be buried with Micah McDowell. Thanks, guys. I see the clapping.
Somebody spoiled the ending in the chat. This is also not a funny song, because I will dedicate it to my wife, who is hiding behind her name right now. A woman's face, a child's eyes, a young girl's laughter and telling sighs. When I hold this beauty, it's no surprise. She sends me sailing. A young man's passion, no control in a lover's fashion. I tell her so. When I hold this beauty, I hope to know. I send her sailing. Later, when we're both cradled by the night, bathing in that secret private light, a woman's smile, my lover's eyes, full of passion it is to die. When I hold this beauty, I realize we two are sailing. Ooh. later, when we're both cradled by the night, bathing in that secret private light. A woman's smile, my lover's eyes, full of passion it is to die. When I hold this beauty, I realize we two are sailing. When I hold this beauty, it's nice to find she sends me sailing.
Thank
you.
Lovely. Oh,
Hi, honey.
well, since we're doing love songs and kind of like love songs, I'm going to do one too. Because my poor baby is in bed with something. Started out as allergies and has turned into something much, much more pronounced.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, but it doesn't keep him from watching basketball championships, so he's okay. If I had it to do over, mulligan for all of those mistakes, maybe I would take it slower and think about the reasons I should wait for the other shoe. But then I wouldn't be with you. If I had it to do over, a second chance to turn and walk away from all the careless promises and all the times my trust was betrayed because I didn't have a clue. But then I wouldn't be with you. You are the reason I still believe. A guardian angel watches over me. So if I had it to do over, an opportunity that few receive, I might be lying here tonight, dreaming dreams that probably would never come true. So I wouldn't follow through because then I wouldn't be with you.
Yay, Jan.
Thank you.
Did your original sound get turned off?
We lost your piano.
Aw, that's the best part.
Well, I don't know about that, but it's a good part.
It did.
Okay.
It sounded
Well,
very percussion-y.
so do it again.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We
Okay.
wouldn't- Yeah.
Please?
Sing it again.
Pretty
Only with
please?
the piano this time.
Okay. There's piano, right? Good. If I had it to do over, mulligan for all of those mistakes. Maybe I would take it slower and think about the reasons I should wait for the other shoe. But then I wouldn't be with you. If I had it to do over, a second chance to turn and walk away from all the careless promises and all the times my trust was betrayed, 'cause I didn't have a clue. But then I wouldn't be with you. You are the reason I still believe a guardian angel watches over me. So if I had it to do over, an opportunity that few receive, I might be lying here tonight and dreaming dreams that probably would never come true. So I wouldn't follow through, because then I wouldn't be with you. Thank you.
So nice. Thanks for doing that again.
Yes, that was a
Sure.
lovely piano part we almost missed completely.
Well, thank you for alerting me to the problem, or you would have missed piano, guitar, who knows what all else.
You may be confusing alerting with whining, but yeah. You couldn't hear it. You couldn't hear it. So you kind of forced my hand, you guys playing these love songs, and since my wife is watching, and if I don't play her love song, I might not get to sleep in the bed tonight. So this is for Julie. Better not mess it up too. Though you're not here by me, baby, though you're not here by me, child, though you're not here by me, baby, I can still feel the warmth of your smile, your smile. I've wanna walk through the trees in the park, I sit alone in the shade. Some see a sad solo man in the dark, but I know that I've got it made. Though you're not here by me, baby, though you're not here by me, child, though you're not here by me, baby, I can still feel the warmth of your smile. Ooh, your smile. So I stroll in the rain on a hot summer night, I sing a song to the air. Oh, I could be sad, but I know it's alright, 'cause I feel love everywhere. Though you're not here by me, baby, though you're not here by me, child, though you're not here by me, baby, I can still feel the warmth of your smile. Ooh, your smile. In my mind's eye, you're always around. In my mind's eye, you can always be found. In my mind, I know there's love all around. I never change who you are, no matter how far, how long this road. I know you're here in my heart, though you're not here by me, baby. Though you're not here by me, child. Though you're not here by me, baby. I can still feel the warmth of your smile. Ooh, your smile. Ooh, your smile. Ooh, your smile. Ooh, your smile.
Marvelous.
Oh, thanks.
Really, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
Oh, there's clapping from the other room. Thanks, honey.
That works. Well, this is also, well, this might be a funny song. I hope it's a funny song, actually. This is called Flipper's a Girl. This is about sensory deprivation from too much TV or internet. It's a trilogy in 4 parts. I hope some of it's funny. Well, I don't know what to make of this weird old world. They say Lassie was a boy and Flipper's a girl. Spuds McKenzie breastfed a litter of pups. Mia Farrow played Peter Pan. Come on, that's nuts. Throw RuPaul in the mix. I might blow a fuse. They say my mom was a woman. That's really good news. My TV says I need to sweeten my breath, and choosing a cola is the ultimate test. My reputation stands on shoes that inflate, and a minute of phone sex costs more than a date. My girl says fashion is a corporate hoax. They say life is funny. I don't get the jokes. Well, the walrus died, Paul's still hard at work. Hold on to your seats, the story gets worse. Some say Elvis never made it to heaven. He works graveyard at Burger King, midnight to 7. I've seen some real weird things going on at the zoo. I saw an owl in a tanning booth reading Who's Who. A moose wearing moose to keep his fur spiky. And the tortoise and the hare, they're both wearing Nikes. The monkey wants to see his face in Ape magazine, and the hippo's in the kitchen cooking lean cuisine. The pea cheetah won't run because it's safer to jog. My parrot won't talk because he's writing a blog. I know a mink who tells PETA that his fur is a fake, and they're all acting human. It's real hard to take. I don't know what to make of this strange old world. They say Lassie was a boy and Flipper's a girl. My reputation stands on shoes that inflate, and a minute of phone sex costs more than a date. I saw an owl in a tanning booth reading Who's Who. What part of this song seems normal to you?
See? Funny.
Yeah.
Fine line between weird and funny, but thank you very much.
I've kind of lost my definition of normal. It's, yeah.
I sort of defy it. So we're somewhere between us. We're right in the middle there.
Well, here's something I decided back a couple decades. Anyone born with red hair on January 1st should never have expected to be normal to begin with.
Yeah.
So, animals, eh? This was written, the prompt was tiger because it was the year of the tiger. And it proved beyond a doubt that I am incapable of doing what's expected of me. So this was the result. I hear you cheering for me out there. I know I'm elegant and rare, and I think I'm showing admirable restraint. yes I am. Fancy Dan there, his name is Roy. He's treating me like I'm some kind of toy, and I'm being practically a saint. See how his partner struts and prances. That Siegfried thinks he's quite the dancer, but really, I'm the star of the show, which I know you know. Still, I guess I've got it good. 3 squares and a roof, so I think I can put up with that fool and his stupid megaphone. But sometimes I dream of India, and I'm lying in the sun beside the sea. Life was harder then, it was harder then. But I was free. What's that fool Roy doing now? I think he's trying to get me to growl and give these folks a thrill for their applause. I think I'll give him a little slap, just an eensy-teensy little love pat, not enough to hurt, just to remind him who's boss. Because last night I dreamed of India. There I was, beside the sea. Life was harder then, it was harder then. Yeah. But I was free. I didn't mean to hurt him. He's such a little squirt. But when the crowd began to scream, well, it was totally worth it, because last night I dreamed of India. There I was lying beside the sea. Life was harder then, it was harder then. So I was
great song.
Thank you. So we can talk about normal if you like.
Yeah. We're in good company, John.
I know you guys are so creative. Everything, it's like. And so okay, so now I feel like I have to play this song, because this song is a based on a true story about a redhead, and although it's never mentioned in the song, and doing this without Nick is not fun, but I'm going to do it without him anyway. Cozy place by the bridge. She said, just over that ridge. She said, it's where lovers meet. be seen from the street. Outside my door. This one time I'll let it pass, but don't you come around here no more. La, 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 la. Ooh, la, 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 la. Ooh, la. She said, you must be aware. She said, life's the truth or dare. She said, you can put your money on me. I said, may we? La 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 la. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la. All right. Thumbs up from Nick. I'll live to see another day.
I love that song. I still don't know what it's about. I've just today learned that it involves a redhead. So,
Well, it's one of those songs that's based on a true story.
oh,
Based on.
yes. And then 7 writers later, one detail is still there.
Yeah.
The red hair.
That's also on the new record, which
Nick produced, I hear.
yeah.
Well, this song is might be funny, might not. It's about perspective, so it depends on how you perceive the song, whether it's funny or not. It's called One Man Sunny Day, and someday I'll explain to people where it came from, but not today. And if you're allergic to key changes, take your EpiPen, be at the ready. One man sunny day, he's an afternoon spent in the country. The clouds in the sky, fresh, clean, and white. Face in the sun, in the company of friends and a lover. The man's sunny day goes on into the night. A man can live in the shadows and darkness, warmed by mere heart sounds. A few feet away, a man shivers in sunlight, fending off hell's hounds. One man's sunny day, he's another man's day in the doldrums. Adrift on a sea, with no other man in sight. He bakes in the sun, hoping he can last until evening. The man's sunny day, in the company of sharks. One man's sunny day brings another man rain and reunion. Another look back at old memories and pain. Two open doors that were closed once, warm feelings replacing the cold ones. This not so sunny day, good for coming home again. A man can look in the mirror and see what he wants to believe. An ocean away, that same face in the news, and we can't believe what we read. One man's sunny day is another man's day at the graveside. Another man lost to another man's cause. Nobody knows what he died for, contraband, oil, or religion. He had a family to live for when he stepped aboard the plane. One man sunny day. One man sunny day. Thank you very much.
The most bizarre thing just happened here. Nobody else will have noticed it, but I'll just tell you, because maybe somebody knows how to undo it. My Zoom screen just got enormous, and it's not the full screen thing. It's just, you know how you can tap on the trackpad and make what you're looking at zoom in? Well, it just did that.
What are you using for a platform? What is your machine?
Oh, I'm on a Mac.
Can't help you. Somewhere you've got in the settings the ability to magnify the setting.
Yeah, but it usually doesn't work on Zoom, and it's not working to make it go back. Yeah.
You should have a drop down. Let me see if there's anything in Zoom. I can't think of anything in Zoom, but usually there's a drop down with 3 dots that allows you to change the setting. It might just be under display and settings. But
okay.
That's not Apple, so I'm not
well,
sure.
I'll check when it's not my turn, but it was just sort of startling. It just all of a sudden, like Alice, take a bite and boom.
So I'll tell you, the first place to look is you might just open your go back to a blank screen. Just put it up temporarily. Minimize this and right click on the home screen, just the plain home screen, somewhere where it's not touching anything else. You should get a display setting come up, and you might have looked there to see that it's only 100%, not 150% over.
Oh, okay. I'll try that.
Try that. Right. If that doesn't solve your problem, then I'll give you some more.
Thank you. I appreciate
it. Jan, I just had, at the same time, my screen went away, and all I had to do was click on the screen with my mouse, and it came back.
How very strange. So it may have something to do with Zoom.
Maybe just try clicking on your screen.
Okay.
Yeah, try to right click and then left click.
No. Yeah, Apples don't have right click and left click.
No, they don't.
No, that's why I don't have any. I got an Apple iPad, and I don't want to own anything else made by them. And I only have that because I use Camera Lucida for some art things, and I need to use a pair of Apples because he won't write a program for anything else. So, iPads.
Oh well. On with the show. We'll deal with the distorted screen in a minute. So I met somebody at Swerfa actually it was last year. My goodness, time goes by fast. She's trans. Her name is Flamey Grant. And she made a huge impression on me because I expected the flamboyance. I mean, I booked her in our showcase room at Swerfa, but I didn't get to see her there. So I had to go down the hall and find her in somebody else's showcase. And I expected it to be kind of wild, and it was, and very showbiz, and it was kind of, but turned out Flamey Grant has this voice that sounds like she's been eating raw meat, and the songs were spectacular and just miles deep. And I loved every minute of it. And after that show, it was like one of those movies that after the end comes up, you still can't stop thinking about it. So her presentation was like that. And I got to thinking about all of the kids who were exposed to, or now not, to the drag queen story hours. I remember things from when I was really tiny. I don't remember anything important, but I do remember a few things. And this is because of the narrow-mindedness of some adults. This is something they're not going to get. And that hit me pretty hard, and so I wrote this song. Lady Indigo takes her stage. Marmalade shadows dance on the walls. Before her a cluster of curious eyes, flickering fireflies, wait for her call. Lady Indigo turns to them slowly, her velvet-gloved hands gather the light. Silver feathers flash, the walls disappear, and her story takes flight. And it's beautiful and brave, full of fancy disguise, glances and sighs, dances that last through the night. Beautiful and brave, but story hour's over. Lady Indigo paints brilliant hues, seducing you with dazzling charms. Mortals venture where they're not meant to, but somehow get sent to their true lover's arms. Lady Indigo in red satin and pearls shares a world teeming with treasure. Amid ominous rumblings, her hero so strong, add a song for your listening pleasure. And it's beautiful and brave, audacious and rash, courageous and dashing, their mettle proved in the fire. Beautiful and brave, but story hour's over. And after the show, as you go to your home, her enchanting whisper remains, and it's beautiful and brave, full of fancy disguise, glances and sighs, dances that last all night. Beautiful and brave, but story hour's over, story hour's over, story hour's over. Thank you. By the way, the time has come to ask this burning question. John, where are you going to be next, and where can people find you online?
Oh, well, they can find me, of course, on Facebook and on Instagram at, I think it's ZipTunes or something like John Zip. Anyway, but you can also find me at johnzipperer.com.
Marvelous. And where will you be singing next?
I'm playing at a house concert in Altadena, California. What on the 8th? I know, thanks, honey. On the 8th, with Nick and my friend Leslie Barker, who co-wrote the song I'm going to do a little later called Devil Rail with me. And I got a couple other things after that, but that's what's next.
Great. Great. And Ken, how about you?
The questions are, when am I playing next? I'll in the shower afterwards. But there's a great echo in there. No gigs to announce at this point.
And where can you be found online?
You can find out where gigs are at kenholme.com, which is surprisingly close to my name with .com after. That works for me. It's easy to spell. I have to call the DMV to ask, how do you spell that again? And they tell me. But anyway, that is kenholme.com. I can also be found on Facebook and at John's Gigs.
Cool.
Thanks, Kenny.
Okay, and I am to be found at janseides.com. The next one of these shows will be Sunday, June 23rd. Yeah, today is the 2nd. The 9th, I have a local show here at the place that started this all for me. It's the second Sunday, and that takes place at Kick Butt Coffee for those of you who are in the neighborhood from 2 to 4. Kick Butt Coffee is at 5775 Airport, beautiful Austin, Texas. But the next one of these shows will be Tom Maynard and Laura Zucker, and I'm always excited to do this show, but I'm excited to have Laura back and Tom for the first time. And that's, if you'd like to have more information about that or about any of these shows, really, just put your email address in the chat or send it to me at jan@janseides.com, and I'll be happy to add you to the list so you'll always know what we're up to.
Cool.
I think that's my piece, and I said it. Now I have to go back to trying to find out why I have a gigantic Zoom screen.
That might be.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that. If can you still find the view icon on the upper right hand corner of the Zoom screen, or is it off?
Oh,
the
yes,
screen
I
now?
can move it around all I want. In fact, I can move it so it covers my entire screen, but that's not the issue.
Well, see if clicking the view and toggle between gallery and whatever they call the other view, but that might help. But it's Zoom. I'm Zoom deficient when it comes to technical advice.
We all are.
You know what else might work is click on the yellow button up there where the red and yellow, blue and green one is.
Oh.
And then it'll make it the small one. And then if you click on that, it'll make it big again. Maybe it'll make it the right size.
Okay.
You're speaking Apple again. It's a foreign language to me.
I see. Nope. It was a great idea, John, but it didn't work. Oh, well, I'll keep feeling around for it.
I'm not known for great ideas, and I proved it again.
No, that was one.
Can't be as tough as getting Facebook to stop Mandarin Chinese.
John, you are muted, and I don't.
Yeah, well, I started and then I got stopped. So I thought while somebody else was talking, I would check my tuning. It's always the G string, man. So this is also from my first record. Now this. Didn't write it. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came down in a hollow, playing a new game, laughing and a running, skipping and a jumping in the misty morning fog with our hearts thumping in you, a brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. whatever happened to Tuesday and so slow, running down in the old mine with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind the rainbow's wall, slipping and a sliding all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-da-la-ti-da. So hard to find my way now that I'm all alone. I saw you just the other day. Oh my, how you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome just thinking about making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, la-ti-da. Thanks.
Yeah, great version.
Thank you.
That was good. Slower than I remember it, but good.
You don't have to sound so surprised, man. Jeez.
Ah. Well, Brown-Eyed Girl, in a way, is related to my next song, but maybe, well, forget I said that. This next song is about learning to lose gracefully. It's called But Whatever, and this is it. I should mention I wrote this with Tom Hubbard about 12 years ago, and the occasional prophet Tom Hubbard is healing up nicely, and yeah, this is called But Whatever. Turn the guitar on, Ken. It works better. Whatever is upsetting you, I apologize. I didn't mean to say those words out loud. Whatever my heart feels, my mouth tends to say. But whatever is frightening you, can I lend a hand? Is your greatest fear that I might stay? Whatever you want me to say, I could use a clue. But whatever. Maybe I invented you and spared no expense. Maybe this trust was built on shaky ground. Maybe I felt a bond that was never there. Maybe, just maybe, but whatever. Now whatever happened to boy meets girl, and happily ever after, hand in hand. And whatever made you think I thought we wouldn't last? But whatever. Whatever happens next, I wish you well. Happily ever after somewhere else. Whatever we did get right hardly matters now, because nothing about any of this rhymes. But whatever. Maybe we're past maybe, but whatever.
Oh
Thank you very
my.
much.
Nice.
Very nice.
Well, thank you.
So the whole boy meets girl thing, that's kind of what this is about. First make a list, all the qualities you missed on your previous attempts. Then make a plan, all the places where someone like that might frequent. Call all your friends, let them know you're on the mend from your last affair. Consult your horoscope, seize the moment, and say a little prayer. And then you wait, you hurry up and wait. Be at the right place, at the right time to meet your soulmate. You just wait, you'll be gently knocking on the gates of love sublime. It's just a matter of patience and timing in the tango for one. Improve yourself, pay attention to your health, learn a new dance. Go on a trip, give your blues the swip, change your circumstance. Exercise your brain, learn a new language, do something just for fun. Get your fortune told, buy new clothes, you may already have won. But still you wait, you hurry up and wait. Be at the right place, at the right time to meet your soulmate. You just wait, gently knocking on the gates of love sublime. It's just a matter of patience and timing in the tango for one. Sooner or later, you're going to notice a change. Your own company ain't half as bad as they claim, and it's not a cause for shame. You can afford to wait. You can hurry up and wait. Be at the right place at the right time and meet your soulmate. Just you wait. You'll be entering the gates of love sublime. It's just a matter of patience and timing in the tango for one. It's just a matter of patience and timing. It's the tango for one. Thank you.
Yay.
I was really hoping for the cha-cha-cha at the end.
Oh, there you
Bill,
go.
I feel better now.
I feel
was
so
gonna
much
say the
more
same
complete.
thing. What's a
That was
tango
great.
without a cha-cha at the end?
You know,
My-
it's an interesting thing. Guitar players very seldom play that rhythm. That's a very kind of Broadway piano kind of a thing.
Although my husband's been working with a tango quintet called Quintango, and they are quite wonderful. And there's a guitar, there's a piano, there's a fiddle, violin. I'm not sure what you call it when it's tango, and there's a bandoneone, which is this amazing little squeeze box with buttons on both ends, and it takes you a lifetime to learn how to play it. And they have a really good player and a couple of spectacular singers too.
And I don't have a lifetime left to learn.
Yeah. Oh well, damn it.
You know, I wasn't gonna play this, but because I like it. I like this groove too. This is a. I just like this groove. This is a Delbert McClinton song. She left a lipstick letter on the mirror, shattered on the bathroom floor. All I could put back together was you'll never see me no more. Took all the clothes but one red dress, the one she knew I liked the best. All I could do was clean up the mess and wonder where she had gone. I had a Sky Blue racked out Mustang, 1964. She drove it off into the night till it just wouldn't go no more. She caught a ride into town, bought some gas and laid the top down. Then she burned that pony to the ground on the desert in New Mexico. When Rita leaves, Rita's gone. She gave me every chance a man could want. I never seen a love so strong, so crazy when she's been done wrong. When Rita leaves, Rita's gone. I put a call into her mamacita back in El Paso. She said she got the story from Rita on her way to Mexico. Her mama knew I was taking it hard, said she was sorry about my car, but I was lucky all she broke was my heart. Better just let her go. When Rita leaves, Rita's gone. She gave me every chance a man could want. I never seen a love so strong, or so crazy when she's been done wrong. When Rita leaves, Rita's gone. When Rita leaves, Rita's gone. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
So Rita's mood has not improved, at least not recently.
She's still gone.
Well, okay then. This song's called Too Many Moving Parts, and you'll figure out why about halfway through the song.
Hey, oh, good.
I
was gonna
remembered
say, we
earlier
lost-
than normal. His life was like a machine with too many moving parts. Not a simple machine. It's hard to keep clean, noisy and hard to start. It drove him to extremes and all his in-betweens, but never right on the mark. So many parts in motion, so many hours a day. He'd end up somewhere down the line, but all he did was stay. Her life was like a motion picture with too many moving parts. Not a happy affair, full of words that tear, chaotic and kinda dark. They cast her as the girl of some fella's dreams in scene after scene. Still she's a lonely heart. So many parts in motion, so many roles to play. You'd think they'd end up in the hero's arms, but that hero never stayed. Both given up looking for that couplet that rhymes. They'll get used to the solitude given time. And when they met, they just stared in disbelief and quiet, joyful recognition. Neither party said a word. "'Cause you don't talk when you're busy kissing." She had seen him before, he had passed her many times. And now they wonder why they've never noticed. He looked at her and realized just how to fix his ride. And she took one look at him and gave up acting. Parts in motion, so many hours a day. And if you ask them somewhere down the line, they'll probably say, our love is like a machine with these wonderful moving parts. Not a simple machine. No, it's hard to keep clean. It's chaotic, but never dark. It takes us to all our in-betweens, from extreme dream to dream, and we're never two lonely hearts. So many parts in motion, so many hours a day. And scene.
Woo!
Good one.
We'll say.
Any luck with your screen, Jan?
Nope. It's just going to be enormous. Life. Oh, well.
If you were a guy, I'd accuse you of bragging.
Have you tried the escape button on your keyboard?
Yeah. Nope. but
I
these
got
are all great ideas.
That's why you've tried them already.
I'm just randomly pushing buttons now. Just
It makes me
well,
wonder.
that's how we got in this.
Right.
It makes me wonder why there isn't some standard. You know, escape should do everything.
Yeah, like
Any
even
kind
if
of
the
state
police
should
are
get
after
out
you,
of,
right?
Period.
Do you think it would help if we
Or
all
maybe
pressed our escape
escape.
button with you?
Maybe. We'll find out.
That
So
would be
yeah,
the
I
great
agree.
escape.
The escape button should do everything you need whenever you need it. Let's see. What was I going to do? Here it is. Oh, I know. This is new. Sunlight splashes on the tablecloth. They reach across to take the offered hand. They make their plans. Conversation deepens, their eyes meeting, gazing soft and warm. New dreams are born. It's a modern tale, it's a timeless pattern. Lonely souls find one another. Love is love, is love. That's all that matters. Love is love, is love. In the painting on the wall, watercolor dances call across time and space. Come take your place. And they can hear the music play, a serenade to destiny, a chance to join the dance. It's a modern tale, a timeless pattern. Lonely souls find one another. Love is love, is love. That's all that matters. Love is love, is love. And all that matters in the short run is all that matters in the long one. And all that matters in the long run is love, is love, is love. It's a modern tale, it's a timeless pattern. When lonely souls find one another. Love is love, is love. That's all that matters. Love is love, love is love, love is love, is love. Because it's Pride Month.
Lovely.
Thank you.
It's me, right? I feel like I just played.
You did.
It's not inside your cupboard, it's not inside your fridge, it's not inside that bottle you hide under the bridge. It's not inside that bottle or baked inside a cake, or even in them cookies your mama used to make. It's not in mama's cookies, though she surely put it in. It might be in this music, so here's where we begin. Everybody sing, everybody dance. When it comes to love, you gotta take a chance. Everybody swing, everybody swing. When it comes to life, the love get in the way. You never know when love is gonna let you. You never know how love is gonna net you. You never know where love is gonna set you, but you wanna be there, you know, I'll bet you. You can see it in a movie, but you cannot take it home. You can watch it on your TV, but you're sitting there alone. You can see it in a painting or hear it in a song. It's really all around you and it's never ever wrong. Everybody sing, everybody dance. When it comes to love, you gotta take a chance. Everybody swing, everybody sway. When it comes to life, the love get in the way. You never know when love is gonna let you. You never know how love is gonna net you. You never know where love is gonna set you, but you wanna be there, you know I'll bet you. You wouldn't sail your boat on the desert, wouldn't fly your plane on the sea. So to find a heart that is open, better go where one might be. It's hiding inside people on the bus or at the shore. If you reach out, you can feel it. Put your hand against the door. You can go out to a party or even take a class. One thing that you must do is to get up off your everybody sing. Everybody dance. When it comes to love, you gotta take a chance. Everybody swing, everybody sway. When it comes to life, the love gets in the way. You never know when love is gonna let you. You never know how love is gonna net you. You never know where love is gonna set you, but you wanna be there, you know I'll bet you. Everybody sing, everybody dance. When it comes to love, you gotta take a chance. Everybody swing, everybody sway. When it comes to life, let love get in the way. When it comes to life, let love get in the way. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, John, that
Yes?
worked.
Oh, what worked? The green button?
Yeah.
We
Hey,
found
hey,
it.
hey. Congratulations, you're no longer enlarged.
Yeah, you won't be grimacing while I'm playing from now on.
No. You know what it reminds me of? You know, when you catch a thread of something on something else, and there's just this little tiny space where the thread could have gotten in, but somehow you can't get it out? You know?
Yeah.
I must have hit that green button by accident, and who knew, you know?
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'd like to thank Janet Lerner for the Charlie Brown gang dancing during John's song. It works.
Oh, was
In the
that's
chat,
so
that's-
cool.
That's
I
the
love
Peanuts
that.
gang's dancing there.
I want to thank her for the oops button. That cracked me up.
It was all her stuff has been funny. So yay. So
Janet and Jackie make us truly international today. Jackie's in the UK and Janet's in Israel.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never played in either place, so that's cool.
Be safe, Janet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Both
John
places,
sang-
actually.
So I follow John, right?
Yes.
It's a new system. I'm not used to it yet, so I'll sing a song now. This is not really a true story, although a lot of guys tell me that this is exactly how it worked at their house. This is called I Want an Electric Guitar. I'm going to play it in the summertime because my birthday had come, my birthday had went, but neither
We
of
lost
my
your
folks.
we lost your guitar, Ken. Here it is.
My producer's picking on me. Thank you.
He's helping you.
Yes, I know. I'm just embarrassed that I've forgotten every single time I've come up. So it's just. My birthday had come, my birthday had went, but neither of my folks got the big hint that I want an electric guitar. The amp and axe cost more than I had, so I flattered my mom and pestered my dad so they'd buy that electric guitar. I'll practice when you're sleeping, I'll play when you're awake. It won't matter if I play so good, 'cause your house is gonna shake. Your children can scream, your parrot can squawk, but I'll have the noisiest house on the block. I want an electric guitar. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, diddly-diddly-diddly-diddly, ba-da-da-bop-bop, dee-dee-dop, ba-dee-dop, ba-da-da-bop-bop-bow. Ba-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee, ba-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-diddly-diddly-diddly-diddly-diddly-diddly-diddly-bow. Well, my parents said no, but they had a plan. If I would save half, then they would give in and they'd buy that electric guitar. I won't practice when they're sleeping, I'll play when they're awake. And I'd better start to play real good or the lessons are at stake. Honest, I didn't ask for lessons. Your children can scream, your parrot can squawk, but I'll have the noisiest house on the block. I got my electric, I got my electric, I got my electric guitar. Don't know when to turn it up, but I know I have one.
Well, I don't have a song about electric guitars, so I'll just do this.
Okay.
I will not be leaving without a struggle. No one will have to say, don't go gently to that good night. I'll be kicking and screaming and hanging on to the door jambs, protesting all the way that I'm not done with this life. I want to see peace. I want to see joy. I want to hear the truth without.
When the music comes out and the boys and the girls, they all play. When the music comes out, when the music comes out, when the music comes out and the boys and the girls, they all play.
Now you have to sing it again. They're asking for more.
Thanks, Bev. Thanks, Julie. Thanks, John. Hey, John M's in the house, a great songwriter from Nashville.
Yeah, I recognize him.
Hey, John.
Right there.
We just did a gig together in Nashville a couple weeks ago.
Ooh, cool. So I still follow you, right, John?
Still, yeah.
Okay. I'll learn this system eventually. About 3 o'clock.
We're headed for our last round. So.
We died the death, baby. Old habits die hard. Speaking of old habits. 7 out of 7. We died the death, baby. Old habits die hard. In Act 3 of a play by an uncaring bard, we go through the motions, we keep hanging on. Consider it fate, consider it sad, consider me gone. If we'd known our fate, if we'd known the rules, and not made a hash of things like love-struck fools, we wouldn't feel trapped, this wouldn't feel wrong. Consider it fate, consider it sad. Consider me gone. This can't be what we wanted. Every word feels like blow after blow after blow. These things we keep speaking are the last things I'd want to know. And we can't say it's over. It's too late for that. We both need to open our eyes and face plain facts. We go through the motions. We keep hanging on. Consider it fate. Consider it sad. Consider me gone. Consider it fate. Consider it sad. Consider me gone. Thank you very much.
Aw. Well, we are headed for our last round, not our last roundup. We are going to run a little bit over 5, I think, but nobody's waiting for this stage, so we're cool. I'd like to invite everyone here to visit the chat where the all-important tip jar reigns supreme. The house does not pay for this concert. I've been talking to them, but they still are adamant. So we're depending on you, and you'll find all the details in the chat. And I don't have a breakup song because Andy and I have now been married 31 years. And so, yeah. So I'm going to do this instead. I'm one of those people who reads those popular science books and thinks she knows something. In the 5th dimension, I can see right through you. I can hear you thinking. I can think back to you. I'll be all around you. I'll even be within you. Come to think about it, I might have even been you in the 5th dimension. In the 5th dimension, out where hyperspace is, we can hear the angels singing. Look into their faces, but no one else can find us, so we'll go undetected. And if we should die, why, we'll be resurrected in the 5th dimension. Come swing through past and future like a pendulum. Leave your maps and clocks behind, it's a space-time continuum. The stars will be our companions, and the galaxies. We could be so free to the nth degree. Come swing through past and future like a pendulum. Leave those maps and clocks behind, it's a space-time continuum. The stars will be our companions, and the galaxies. We could be so free to the nth degree. And in the 5th dimension, at the speed of light we'll fly, all the locks will open, all the knots untie. There'll be no confusion, we'll understand the meaning and escape Thank you.
You sound like you know stuff.
But I really don't. So, yes, this will be our last round.
So this is thank you, Jan, so much for having me. I'm so grateful. It's so sweet of you.
Thanks to you and Ken. It's my pleasure, and thank you so much for saying yes to this.
I couldn't have done it without you.
But of course.
Take me down to the river. Take me down to the river, please. Wash me deep in the river, so my sins they can swim free. Now I've been wrong and I've been right. I've acted falsely and out of spite, and I can't say what I would do, that I could let it go if I were you. So take me down to the river. Take me down to the river, please. Wash me deep in the river, so my sins they can swim free. Now I've known better and I've done worse. I've screamed out loud the vilest curse. When I've been up, I put you down, and been angry when you're not around. So take me down to the river. Take me down to the river, please. Wash me deep in the river, so my sins can swim free. Now as I walk to the river, chains on my heart, all that's left of me. And as I lay in the river, then my soul will be set free. So take me down to the river. Take me down to the river, please. Wash me deep in the river, so my sins they can't swim free. So my soul it can swim free. Tried to cut that short though.
It's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
This song is called Looking for Mrs. Goodbar Blues in F flat. I met her in a bar. She had interesting scars. She said, I like your face and the moon is full and my place, it isn't far. We'll tell a couple jokes When midnight finally strokes, we'll get loose and laugh, and then I'll introduce you to my folks. And now we're looking for Mrs. Goodbar. Attempted murder is the charge. Looking for Mrs. Goodbar. Be on the lookout where you are.
Ken, we lost your guitar.
You'd best beware, don't stop and stare. She's still somewhere at large. 8 for 8. Well, her offer sounded fine. Seen through rose-colored wine. What I didn't know would hurt me even if I had drunk till blind. When we got to her lair, all I could be was scared because her folks are dead and the walls are red. There's a Ginsu lady slasher kid in the stand next to her bed, and you folks open a drawer because I'm frightened. We're looking for Mrs. Goodbar. Attempted murder is the charge. Looking for Mrs. Goodbar. Be on the lookout where you are. You'd best beware, don't stop and stare. She's still somewhere at large. Ooh-wah-oot. 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 Ba-ba, shoo-wah-dee-da-dee-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. A woman with a knife, beware. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-dee-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Well, wish that could have been the time I split that scene. But the doors were locked and I was caught like staples in a magazine. They're flashing round a knife and threatening my life. She said, I'll take the keys to your car. You could take me for your wife. Now we're looking for Mrs. Goodbar. Be on the lookout for the looking for Mrs. Goodbar. Be on the lookout for my car. You'd best beware, don't stop and stare. She's still somewhere at large. Well, swallowing my fear, I said this buck stops here. The end.
Whoa.
Once we got the guitar turned on, it worked okay.
Yeah, that usually is the case.
I should paint that knob bright red so I just can't not notice it, but oh well.
And sooner or later, the bright red knob becomes part of the guitar and you don't notice it again. So there's this Japanese art form called kintsugi, and you use it. The way it works is if you have a piece of crockery, a vase or something like it, and it breaks, you put it back together again with gold-infused glue, and somehow it ends up being more beautiful than it was when it was whole, which the Japanese know and have probably known for centuries or maybe even millennia. And taken that with Leonard Cohen's There's a Crack in Everything, That's How the Light Gets In, I decided that's also how the light gets out. Hence this song. All the lessons you learned are gold. All the scars where you healed are strong. You may once or twice have been broken, but you've done nothing wrong. All the outcomes that didn't match all your plans and all your dreams, all the beauty you think you lack is ablaze for all to see, 'cause your light shines through. Your light shines through. It's what makes you you. And the cracks are there, so your light shines. Your light shines. All the obstacles in your path, all the trials you rose above, all those faults that you think you have, they are why you are loved. 'Cause your light shines through, your light shines through, it's what makes you you. And the cracks are there so your light shines, your light shines, it's true. You are not perfect, but no one is perfect, and that matters so much less than you'd expect. 'Cause your light shines through, your light shines through, it's what makes you you. And the cracks are there so your light shines, your light shines, your light shines through, your light shines through, it's what makes you you. And the cracks are there so your light shines, your light shines through. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
And thank you for being here with me, John and Ken. John Zipperer from Canoga Park.
Wow, you're good.
And Ken Holme from Glendale, where I
Glendale,
used to live,
California. Right.
on Stanley Avenue, which is 1 block long, so I don't expect you to know where it is.
Yes.
And
if you throw a rock from Austin, you'll hit either John or me, but we don't know which one.
From Austin. Interesting. Okay. We'll have to check that out. Don't miss the lineup of the planets. I think it's tomorrow morning at sunrise. And it's been a pleasure singing for all of you. I'm very grateful for my friends who have come and my new friends who have come. We were happy to sing for you, so thank you for listening. I'm going to stop the stream now. The stream got funky too.